Welcome to Daddy Bits, your trade idea show, hosted by yours truly, the Trading Daddies. I am your host, the Master Crayon Eater, and as always, my amazing co-host who tried to bait me into taking the over on the Washington Giants game tonight.
No, I didn't. I was just breaking down the numbers to you. You probably mislooked at it.
What do you mean? Oh man, shout out to our degenerate brother D. Happy birthday, my guy. Thanks for being such an integral part of the community. We do appreciate your presence. And we're technically brothers now. We love you, maybe. So let's we have a really good show for you guys today. We're also recording at lunchtime, so the market's still open. We saw some really great plays today, and we're going to talk about a lot of that in a bit. But before we go, make sure that you guys hit up our friends over at Bust Down Academy, bustdowninvestment.com. Refusing proper risk management will lead to your portfolio mismanagement. Bust Down Academy, bustdowninvestments.com. An 8? Man, is it because I didn't take the over with you, John?
Hey, the market's coming back, man.
The market is coming back.
Yeah.
But you know what? My score needs to come back because I feel like you're being spiteful of me not taking the
man. Over. I swear, I thought I saw D say Washington and over.
Oh man. Let's take a look at the stocks that we want to cover. But before that, hit the subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, give us a nice preemptive thumbs up. Because John, if they gave us a thumbs down, you incredibly are. And drop down in the comment section below stocks you guys want us to cover. And let's get to it after this banging intro. Alrighty. The first stock that we want to cover, or before that, let's actually talk a lot about some member gains for today.
Member gains.
Dead Prez with a nice 128. He took a haircut from Moderna. He got into Ride and 128 on Facebook. Not a bad day. Almost even. I'll take almost even for anything, really.
Yeah.
And then the next one is D. Shout out, happy birthday. This is a nice birthday gains for D right here. 135 on UPST. 2 entries on UPST. Solid move. Right. And then the first stock that we want to cover is we should do a review of Roku here. John, did we take the Roku trade today?
I didn't. I woke up late today. My bad, guys.
John texted me. He was like, I just woke up.
I know. Roku had a beautiful setup yesterday, and it hammered yesterday, and then today was a continuation. It's currently up 1% right now. So for this one right here, your first target, it's hammering, man. We messed up on this one. Your first target should be 329. Okay, so you can swing this on the upside right here. So you got some room on this one. Yeah, there's definitely some room on Roku. There's a lot of room, especially with the market coming back the way it is coming back. So we're definitely excited for more moves to the upside here. The next stock that we want to cover is Palantir. John, something happened to Palantir today, and I like it. Is there news?
I guess everybody on social is picking it up.
Yeah, so that's news, right?
Bullish sentiment.
Who writes this stuff? Seriously,
I don't know.
I don't know. I was reading on To the Ameritrade saying that, Palantir is getting a lot of interest in social media. I'm like, that's not credible news, man. News, man. Come on, man.
That's not news. But you know what?
The setup right here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. Go ahead.
Yeah. Is this it, Chief?
This might be it. Remember that the last level of resistance, let me zoom into this right here, was around $27, right?
Yeah, 27.
And that was the price level like Drew when I was charting the other day on Palantir. and it touched it 3 times. So one right here and another one right over here. And then we tried to test it right around here, right? And I was saying that if we ever bust through this level of resistance and we broke out of this ascending triangle, we're in it to win it. See this? That's an amazing hammer. I mean, yeah, we're piercing through the Bollinger Bands, but we're probably going to see some sideways action before ultimately going back up. As a comparison, if you take a look at the Asana chart, it's fairly the same.
Telling you, Palantir 5 times your money.
5x your money on Palantir. I mean, this is a very long stock for John. So I just wanted to point this out because this is a very important level of resistance and price action that we've been watching for quite some time now. We've tried the 27 so many times. We're now, this is the highest we've gotten ever since the big sell-off, in the earlier parts of the year.
The lockdowns, yeah.
Right, so super excited about Palantir here. We're gonna keep monitoring this. If you guys are long on Palantir, drop it down in the section below. We kind of like your support on this trade because this trade is definitely one of our longs for the foreseeable future.
Where are my Palantirians at?
Yeah, that's a thing. That's the thing. Palantirians, all our Palantirians.
Where my 300
at? Stand up. We're still on for a road trip if Palantir ever hits $50.
Yep.
$50. All right, the next stock that we want to cover is LUCID Motors. We haven't talked about LUCID a whole hell of a lot on this show, primarily because it's not Tesla.
Well, some of the higher ups are from Tesla, right?
Yeah, so the entire team, their entire executive team is actually from Tesla. And we saw when Lucid was CCIV, we saw this magical move right here where it got short squeezed all the way to 64.86. Now, let's talk about this. All right. The reason why I want to point this out is the reason why people were super excited is because it's a SPAC, right? It was a SPAC and people were heavily speculating around this level right here, right when it shot up to 64.86. Now, what happened? The merger happens. When the SPAC turns into an actual stock and it gets rid of the SPACiness, it sells off. The SPACiness. It sells off, right? No more SPACing.
Why is that?
I don't know, because it's not as spectacular as it once was.
Spectacular. It's not spectacular anymore.
It's not spectacular. So when there's a SPAC, right? Think of a SPAC as something a fresh, new, and shiny toy, and everybody's like speculating. Oh, this is going to merge with this. This is going to merge with that. This is going to be this, and this is going to be that, right? And what happens is once the merger gets realized, right? It announces saying, "Hey, we're going to merge with this company." Right, and it's gonna have a run up to the merger, and once the merger happens, and it's now finally a stock, there's a lot of sell off that happens from insiders. Right now, it's a fully realized company according to the stock market, so a lot of insiders are selling. Certain lockups, expirations stop happening, and we see this price action that kind of stays stagnant for a while. Right. And now we're hitting levels here that, where we saw oversold a couple, like last week or last month, we saw oversold last month, and now it's like trending above that level and it's waiting for a nice pop. And the reason why I'm highlighting Lucid right now is because as an EV company, you kind of want to have a proof of concept, right? Now we're going to talk about a little bit more of fundamentals here for Lucid. You want proof of concept. Right, Lucid is the only other EV company besides Tesla that's a startup that has a factory. Right, it has a factory. It has a car lineup.
Lucid Air,
touring, whatever, and they have retail space. So where I live over here by the peninsula, right here in San Francisco, there's a Lucid showroom that is getting built close to the airport by SFO. And there's like Lucid charging, and I mean, it's pretty, dude. It's gorgeous.
They have their own charge points?
I believe they have their own charging stations. So I don't know if that's going to be a charging network, but they do have the like their own little section for charging in that lot. So because of this move to get into retail and start selling, and maybe because dude, they're not going to spend that money just to build a building without expecting any pre-orders. Right. And the factory, I mean, the factory is ramping up. They don't need to retool any type of factory in order for them to build these vehicles. Okay. So fundamentally, we're there. Now, proof of concept is Lucid is supposed to be one of the only EV companies out there that has a range of 500 plus miles.
Yeah, they put that out today.
And they put that out today. That's the reason why it's popping right now. And we're trading not even at all-time highs here. We still have more room to grow. If you're looking for, a lot of people are saying this is going to be the next Tesla, right? But in order for this to become the next Tesla, it needs to diversify in certain ways. As of right now, this is just a car company.
Are you sending people to Mars or what?
Yeah,
what
right.
Here?
You're not Elon. That guy's not Elon. But from a fundamental standpoint, as well as an EV standpoint, this is the only other company in the United States that has proof of concept, that has a proper factory, and it has the technology to back it up. Are we going to go long on Lucid? I think it's a good idea to go long on Lucid for a long-term portfolio. I mean, to diversify your EV, your renewable energy portfolio. Why not? They have the products. It's not Nikola that's rolling down trucks downhill.
Yeah, Nikola's up today too.
Why? Explain to me.
They're up like 4%.
Oh God, why is that?
I don't understand.
It doesn't make sense. But they have a pretty solid backing. I started a position in Lucid for a nice swing trade to see where it all goes. Ultimately, shared? No, I got some options.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's watch out for more news on Lucid, especially with this news that they said that they were really into having. I mean, they really have a big range for their long range for their cars.
Their cars are not they're not cheap.
They're not cheap. They're expensive. They're saying
both the base model starts at 80, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the base.
Oh yeah, B of A said that they are the Ferrari of EVs. So take that however you want to take it, but I do think that there's going to be some gains to be had over here on Lucid. Even if you don't believe in the company, if you don't like money, then don't trade it. And that's pretty much it for Daddy Bits. John, if you want anything to add.
No, today was a wild day, man. I mean, the market, I thought the market was going to come down, but it rebounded towards middle of the day. And here we are. We're actually going to break resistance. So who knows? I mean, tomorrow's quad witching. You just got to be careful. There might be a sell-off, but the way the chart's set up, it looks like we're fine.
Yeah, it looks like we're pretty healthy. So we'll definitely monitor the futures as we go, but that's pretty much it for us. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up if you guys like this content. If you gave us a thumbs down, John,
you mind how?
Yeah, full one. And drop down in the comment section below the stocks you guys want us to cover. Also, don't forget to hit up our friends over at Bust Down Academy, bustdowninvestments.com. Classes start in 2 weeks. Right, 2 weeks. So make sure that you guys hit up our friends over at Bust Down Investments so we can get you guys set up on the right track. Follow us on all social media. Follow me at Trading Poppy. Follow John at John C Trades. Trading Daddies for the both of us. TradingDaddies.com for all your news, your merch. And with that being said, let's get trading. And remember, guys, that the charts don't lie.
Yeah.